Next video. Movies I thought were weird. Honestly, there's a lot of options, but I could already tell what this movie is. I remember when I was younger, this movie came out. I forgot what exactly it was called, but I wanted to go watch it, and my mom never let me. And then I watched a clip of it, and all I remember is this hot dog goes into that bun.
You know, movies are something that I've come to love as I've gotten older. I wasn't one to sit down and watch many of them when I was younger, but nowadays, I like to consider myself a moviegoer, a connoisseur. However, as you guys may know, for every few good movies, there's always the weird one. That movie that either leaves you so uncomfortable, or so confused, or so, I don't know what to.
Yes, Sausage Party. I remember when it came out when I was younger. I don't remember exactly what year. But dude, I watched a trailer and I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a cool movie. It's just food. It's food talking to each other. Next thing you know, this goes inside that, and I didn't see any other clips, and my mom never let me, and I was pissed at her.
So today I'll be going over some of the movies I thought and even some of y'all thought were super weird. Like one weird movie that immediately comes to mind is Zootopia. Now this one may be a surprise.
Zootopia is not a bad movie. I think it's the fans that ruin it. Mostly because, you know, things.
Surprise y'all because it's such a popular film. It's a Disney movie about a society of animal people, you know, bunnies, giraffes, donkeys, almost every animal you can think of, it was there. You can see why it's so popular, but I regret to inform y'all, it's weird. Don't get me wrong though.
No, it's not. I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you right now, this movie's fire. It's just the freaking gooners that ruined it.
It's an enjoyable movie with the usual Disney twist villain and a really powerful message about the prejudice minorities could face. You know, I liked it, but I can't help but think Mickey knew what this would create. He knew where the money was. He knew who the target demographic was. Those dang furries. I was like 13.
The furries, the gooners, all of y'all ruined this movie. It was 2016. Mind you, this was a good year. A prime year. Prime Fortnite. Everything was coming out. Lil Uzi and everyone. And you gooners had to ruin this movie, bro.
At the time this movie released, and I already knew this thing was gonna do post-mortem numbers in the furry.
Talking about some, it do not matter. Turtle is savage. You look to your right. Oh my god, I cracked Judy Hopps. What?
Community. Yeah, that's right. My problem with this movie is not the movie itself. It's the community it created.
Yes,
I know I don't like judging people on this channel often, but the Zootopia fandom is weird. Like, come on, bro. What is this? Or this? Or this? Like, y'all can call me a crazy conspiracy theorist, but I know they played into it on purpose. Like, they literally have this one scene in the movie where our main characters go to like this yoga place, and every animal there has no clothes on. Like, they're meant to be naked. I get it's supposed to be funny, haha. But pause! You got elephant poom poom all up in your face! Like, talking about some yoga. What kind of sick cover-up is this? This is a Diddy party for animals. Then, if you also notice, out of all the animals I mentioned earlier, the bunnies, the giraffes, the donkeys, all those, they're missing one very, very popular animal. That's right. Monkeys. There's no form of monkeys in some baboons. Really nothing. The creator says because they want to stay as far away from humans as possible, and primates are too close to humans.
Yeah, sure.
Blah, blah, blah. That's obviously a lie. Bad excuse. I ain't even come from a monkey. My mom is clearly human, okay? The reason they actually excluded them is because no furries dress up as monkeys. They're still pandering. When you think of furry, monkey doesn't come to mind. That would have been bad marketing.
What is this? Coolest monkey in the jungle. No, that's not racist. That's not racist. That's not racist. It's the stupid hoodie. Why is he so serious? Yo!
Furries don't look at Curious Georges or King Kongs. They look for nine-tailed foxes and Charizards for some reason. Ugh. That's the only reason they wouldn't include monkeys. Either that or they foresaw this whole pox situation we got going on in the world right now. That would low-key be a good reason too. Another movie I found weird. This one also has a large animal cast, but it doesn't have a weird fan base.
What is this? Why did his... where's his neck?
It's like Zootopia. And it's...
This is a... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know.
Low-key peak.
I don't know.
Like, the movie is genuinely enjoyable. It's just... it's a huge fever dream. It's more of a what is even going on kind of weird. This movie's a spin on the Little Red Riding Hood story, but instead of it being the classic, oh, Granny got turned into a wolf again, it's a whodunit movie. A mystery movie where we go through the perspectives of the entire cast. Little Red, the grandma, the wolf, a lumberjack, and a squirrel, to find out who's going around stealing recipes and goodies from around the woods. Now, while the plot of this movie is simple, these characters are all over the place. Little Red now knows karate like she's a part of Cobra Kai or something. The grandma, instead of being a helpless grandma, is like this action movie adrenaline junkie.
I feel like don't a lot of movies do that where they have a grandma character or like an elder lady in their movie and they make her oh, she's actually like an action star. She's actually really athletic and like I don't know.
The big bad wolf isn't bad at all, and it's worth.
They did that in freaking no, not Looney Tunes. Space Jam. That one grandma character, and then she started playing basketball really well. Hey, but she's a goat though.
The guy from Emperor's New Groove, the lumberjack.
I love Emperor's New Groove. Oh my gosh, such a good movie.
Isn't a lumberjack. He's an aspiring actor, and the squirrel. This dude is clearly off that snow. These characters are ridiculous. They even got that one goat that went viral on TikTok. The did I do? Thank you. Another thing for me was this movie's animation, cause it's like really bad. Like sometimes it's hilariously bad, but other times it was just scary. This movie also reminded me of how it's hilariously bad, but other times.
Ugh. Ew, what the? And they're
scary. This movie also reminded me of how silly the original Red Riding Hood story is, because if you can mistake your grandma for an 180-pound wolf, then that says something about your granny. I'm sorry. Take her to a Brazilian wax place or something, because that's gross. But those are the more silly animated movies. That's not the ones that are hard to watch. Like a movie like The Human Centipede. I don't think I have to explain why this one was so disturbing. I mean, the title pretty much tells you. A crazy scientist wanted to make a human centipede for some reason, so he made a human centipede for some reason. If you want to know more about how it works, just watch that South Park episode. I'm not even going to recommend the movie. Another one of those hard to watch ones is Midsummer. And I'm saying it now. If you're...
Oh, I've seen like edits of it, and apparently it's just like... Apparently it's a really good movie, it's just really creepy. Or like weird. I don't know, maybe you explain.
If you're a kid, please avoid this movie. And if you're an adult, definitely avoid this movie. Unless you go through some form of mind strengthening training, just don't watch it. This movie is the definition
like, so you see this and you're like, oh, it's such a great movie. Watch what comes up, bro, I'm telling you.
Of uncomfortable. It touches upon and shows a bunch of stuff that could get this video the age restriction of death. So YouTube, please chill. This movie's about this girl named Danny and her boyfriend who are not in the happiest of relationships, I'll say. They're a little toxic and the boyfriend might not love her anymore. And after Danny goes through her very own Sasuke Uchiha origin story, like, it was bad. Her boyfriend, and some friends go up to Sweden for this super rare once-in-a-blue-moon Midsummer festival. And when they get there, that's when stuff gets weak. The people in this village are pretty much a cult, with these weird practices like euthanizing their elders, making some strong Bloody Marys, I'll say, taking hallucinogens, and debatably, the worst one, human sacrifices. Surprise! This cult is a murderous one. And these dudes do not play. They killed one dude for trying to take a picture of their sacred text, which is like, might be a little understandable, but kill him? Then they murked the couple that came with them for just trying to leave. They drowned the girlfriend and performed the blood eagle on the boyfriend.
I'm not gonna lie, how do directors come up with these ideas? How do they? Or whoever pitched this movie idea, how did they come up with it in the first place? Oh yeah, we're just gonna make it where it's gonna be all happy, and then it goes into full detail about a satanic ritual. How did you come up with that? And we need to do research on your brain. Because how exactly did you come up with that? How do these people come up with these movies?
I don't know if y'all know what the blood eagle is, but
weird.
It's bad.
How do y'all
then they killed one dude for peeing on a tree. Like, come on, bro. He's giving back to nature. These cult people are evil. They're sick. Like, what's going on, PewDiePie? I thought Swedish people were chill. And that wasn't even the worst of it yet. The worst of it was the ending of the movie. So after all their friends got brutally packed up.
Hold on now. This is a spoiler warning, just in case you don't want to find out what happens.
All that's left is Danny and her boyfriend, who are both mentally shattered at this point. If it's not from all them drugs, it's from those strong drinks. And after Danny witnesses what looks like her boyfriend cheated on her, and I say looks like because I assure you that is not what was happening at all. The village people crown her the queen of the Midsummer Festival. She gets the choice to sacrifice her now paralyzed cheater boyfriend, and yes, they did paralyze him, or a random sweet old innocent villager. And obviously, she chooses the boyfriend. This scene is just so messed up because it's like, okay, he's not the best person, but if you know the context of what Danny saw happen in that room, this is just a huge misunderstanding. The dude did not cheat on her. It was more like he was being forced to cheat, if you get what I'm saying. Then after Danny's decision, they burn all the sacrifices in this like triangle building. All the Swedish people start screaming and dancing, and Danny smiles, finally feeling content. Content in quotations because she pretty much lost.
I think this is the smile of, I don't want to be in this movie, but as long as I'm getting paid, you know what I mean?
Lost her mind. When you finish this movie, it's just like,
to be honest,
what did I just watch? Then you realize this movie was made by the same dude who made Hereditary and The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. And if you've never seen that,
oh my gosh, I never watched this movie, and I promised myself to stay away from it. But look, I saw a TikTok clip as well of these two, and I don't know, something about this movie. It's just bad. It's so bad.
That's a weird film. But although Midsummer scarred me, there is one movie that scarred me even worse. One movie that I watched around the same time as Zootopia, and it's another animated movie.
Sausage Party.
Sausage Party. I'm sure some of y'all remember this one, and if you don't, good. Don't remember. It's about these sentient.
To be honest, well, I didn't watch it, but I watched I think I watched like a couple minutes of the start. It's really not that bad, but it's just like, you know,
food and grocery store items who see us humans.
It's just kind of like, you know, it's just inappropriate.
It's gods.
But it's not even
Stop
that
it,
bad.
Bro. Even Celtics fans go grocery shopping from time to time, and those are the least.
I'd rather watch this than whatever the hell the sacrifice movie was.
Godly things on earth. And after a group of them find out what humans really be doing with our food, they start trying to warn the other items. And this movie's like the dark Toy Story for foods, because we really see how messed up stuff looks from their perspective. Like they had this whole scene that looked like Omaha Beach on D-Day with grapes, Oreos, PB&J all getting brutally murked. And it looks super intense and super scary and super sad, when in reality it was just a cleanup on aisle 5. But this movie really did have me feeling bad for my food. Like if I had known my salami and plantains were really going
hell no, I'm still eating my
through it like that,
I'm still eating.
Then I wouldn't have. No, that's a lie. I'm still eating them. But weirdest of all, this movie had me worried that my salami and plantains might be trying to get freaky deaky with each other. Yes, that's the weirdest part of this movie. Okay, it's not what us humans do to our food or the literal evil douche running around. It's all the freaky tension throughout this movie.
Listen, we all cracking that. Hey, I don't care. Turn me into a sausage. I'm cracking this.
Like these food items were itching to get.
We're cracking the taco as well.
That one in. And don't get me wrong, it's funny. But that is a scary concept if you ask me. I would hate to have finished doing groceries and the second I walk out my kitchen, these dudes start trying to get their freak on. Like imagine just hearing The Weeknd come from your fridge and you don't know what's going on. And the movie wasn't subtle about it either. I mean, the title, bro. Read the title. We literally follow a wiener and a curvy hot dog bun, and their goal is to get up inside each other. I'm not pausing that. That's actually their goal. And all this tension builds up and gets released. You see, I'll pause that one. Pause on that. At the very end of the movie, where we get the freakiest, most adult, most out-of-pocket food scene in any movie ever. I literally can't show this, so I'm gonna throw up a huge censored bagel or something and break down what happens. But be warned.
Oh my god. Yo, I already want to know, but
it's graphic. So first, the wiener and the bun start all over the top shelf in front of everyone. And then, out of nowhere, the taco comes in with her leg and so then the other foods are like, damn, I want to be left out. So then they all start at an obtuse angle, and then they.
What is Sausage Party even about? Please tell me, what is Sausage Party even about at this point?
And just when you thought it was over, the bagel comes in and with his elbow, and then he. It was crazy. I mean, even the juice was all over the place. And in the end, they all just on the at the same time. So it was pretty much a Diddy party for foods. That was pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over today. There's a lot more that I thought were weird, like the B movie. As my boy Ken said, why are you leaving your
B movie's not scary or weird. I think the B movie's fire. I think the B movie's fire.
boyfriend for a B. I don't know. Comment down below any more movies you guys want me to go over. Maybe a part
I
2.
think the B movie's fire.
And moral of this.
Who has a problem with the B movie? I think it's fire. What up? How's W video?